Okay, lovely people, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate everybody coming on board. Special shout out to those who always hit like on the video before watching. Let me salute you. That support and love cannot be bought with money. Respect. Thank you so much. And those who are already a subscriber, you're a family member. Thank you so much. If you're not yet a subscriber, be part of the family. If today is your first time, this is Official Survivor Media, the house of truth, the voice of the new Africa emerging with pride. Here in this house, we are reshaping the narrative of Africa using the glasses and lens of Pan-Africanism. Fact and credibility is our hallmark here in this house. You are welcome. You are in the right place. This is not a content creating platform. This is the house of Africans, family house, where we come here, deliberate on issues concerning us Africans. So beautiful people, you're welcome. How was your weekend? I had a very serious headache throughout the weekend, so I took some herbal medicine to treat myself. I think it's the stress. Even as I'm speaking, I'm feeling the pain in. It's the stress. You know, you have to go to work, you come back, then you have to come and do research to find out what is going on, educate the public, put out informations there. It's tough, but we are dedicated to this. So lovely people, we are here for you. So thank you so much for the support. Lovely family, we have interesting stories. Donald Trump just scared the hell out of me. The president of the United States it just scared me with something which he said in regards to democracy. It scared me, and because of this, I think all of us, we need to pay more attention to the Sahel and stand more in solidarity with the Sahel more than ever. I'm going to play that video. Interestingly, before I start the video, I decided to go through TikTok and I realized that there is a speech there by Donald Trump which exposed the reason why the man is behaving like a dictator. He's envying somebody and trying to replicate somebody's idea. Don't worry. He exposed himself. So I'm here for you. From there, these are the things on the menu, okay? We go to Nigeria, top to bottom, pam, parada. You know, during the time of campaign, they use this song particular to humiliate and abuse Tinubu. Nigeria, top to bottom, pam, pararam, top to bottom. You know that song? Yeah. So we are going to Nigeria. We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger. So we are going there. From there, we go Bill Gates. Bill Gates, you know Bill Gates already. We had our issue with him when it comes to health issue. Bill Gates has a message for Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Nigeria. So we are going there also. And at the end of the day, we will end the session with Burkina Faso. The leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore has taken a revolutionary stand. A stand that will blow your mind. It's a do or die stand. It's either we succeed or we keep trying. I mean, it's a solid stand. You are going to love it. Lovely people. So these are the things on the menu. So let's start from the United States. But I want to make you understand that, look, some of us, at the end of the day, we will be relocating to Burkina Faso very soon. I'm just alerting you. With what is happening in Burkina Faso, I will relocate to Burkina Faso. I'll make Burkina Faso my second home. So I'll go and get some single room or chamber and hall there. Add some babe attached to it so that when I stay here in Accra more, I'll go there and do some 3 months there, you know, some babe there, to be checking how far, you understand? So, Burkina Faso, you people, be ready to welcome me. I know there are beautiful babes there. So, the United States always talk about, don't come for me, because I'm talking about babe, don't come for me. But it's necessary. So, the United States of America has made a stand on how they want to be imposing, how do you call it, their democracy on the rest of the world. Democracy is for the people, a governance by the people. But the United States of America is not behaving like a democratic country, honestly speaking, especially the Donald Trump administration. And these days, Donald Trump is behaving like, let's say, a dictator. When you're looking for a serious dictator, you should be looking at Donald Trump. And this is the people who have been talking about North Korea and the leadership of North Korea, that is a dictatorship. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is trying to implement the idea and the leadership of Kim Jong-un. Is that the name? Kim Jong-un. This guy that have been testing his missile anyhow. Donald Trump has exposed himself. First of all, let's watch this video, what Donald Trump said. Donald Trump said he wants people to be respecting him as the leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un. Is that the name? Kim Jong-un. It's a funny name, Kim Jong-un. This guy, you know him. Let me play the video first, and then we move forward.
Are we close to seeing Mr. Kim here at the White House?
Could happen. I mean,
they talked about that yesterday
I would
with
have
my campaign.
Yeah, I think it's something that could happen. Yeah. Hey, He's the head of a country, and I mean, he is the strong head. Don't let anyone think anything different.
Right.
He speaks and his people sit up at attention. I want my people to do the same.
Well,
Now, this is the first speech, okay? I'm going to play the second video. It's a dangerous one. It's very scary. But you see, what he said here, Donald Trump, he said Kim Jong-un is the head of the country that he speaks and people follow. So Donald Trump, meanwhile, they have been saying that this guy, particular Kim Jong-un, is a dictator. What happened today? That you are in love with his leadership and you want to implement that, which is the reason why Donald Trump is trying to, match up everybody that is talking against him. Once you don't agree with him in the United States, you have a problem. We are seeing protests on the street, a democratic nation, and protest is on the street, military is being released into the people. So this is what he wants to do. Behave like Kim Jong-un, the type of leadership that he's talking about. What happened to democracy then? I thought you said democracy is the best system of governance. Then what exactly happened to democracy, lovely people? Now let's listen to what he said in regards to democracy. Somebody who is trying to implement a dictatorship, as they call it. You know this guy? He always tests weapons. He tests weapons anyhow. Do you know the reason why he has been testing his missiles anyhow? Let me tell you why before we move forward. He understands that the United States, the only language they understand is weapon. Yes. The only language they understand is poo. So once in a while, he tests the weapon to let them understand that, okay, don't worry, me, I have plenty. You're even wasting some. I have a lot of it, and they are working properly. That's the message he's sending to them. So, United States of America is afraid of this man, and at the end of the day, they love his leadership, the Donald Trump administration. That is the reason why Donald Trump is doing the things he's doing, dictatorship, as they call it. Because he says it's dictatorship. I'm not the one mentioning that Kim Jong-un is a dictator. It was the United States that have been saying that to all of us, that he's a dictator. Now, Donald Trump loves his leadership and wants his people to obey him like that. It's no longer about democracy. But at the same time, lovely people, he's talking about democracy. This speech that I'm about to play right now will tell you the reason why General Lanley has been changed. There's a replacement right now. They are replacing General Lanley. It will tell you the reason why Burkina Faso is receiving whatever they are receiving, the problem we are having in the Sahel. Listen to what he said.
The job of the U.S. Armed Forces is not to host drag shows, to transform foreign cultures, but to spread democracy to everybody around the world at the point of a gun. The military's job is to dominate any foe and annihilate any threat to America anywhere, anytime, and any place.
Lovely people, when I heard this speech, I thought it's AI. So I traced the source of the speech and I landed with Fox News. They posted this. I could not believe Donald Trump said it plainly, that the job is to give people, spread democracy to people at gunpoint. This is reality. So which means that since Burkina Faso is taking this stand, that we are taking a stand for our country, going to make sure that we have our own system of governance, then Burkina Faso is in danger then. Are we going to see them using the gun on North Korea to change the system of China, to change the system of Russia? It's a question. Are they going to change the system of the United Arab Emirates? There are countries that are not practicing democracy and they are doing very wonderfully well. So what is it that you say you are going to, or let me say the job of the military is to use gun to install democracy in our country? We decide which governance system we practice. Democracy is welcome, beautiful. Just that in Africa it's been abused. That's the problem with democracy. In Africa, democracy has been abused. So this is the country who is talking about democracy, at the same time is trying to implement the system of governance of the leader of North Korea. So which is which? Are we talking about democracy or we are going for dictatorship? What is happening? Now you understand the reason why General Lanley is being changed. It should be clear to you now. You should be able to understand the reason why the United States is behaving the way it's behaving when it comes to democracy. Now the question is that, who is the democracy benefiting? Is it the people who are practicing democracy, or is it going to benefit the American governance? No. I think there's something in democracy that benefits the United States. You know it already. I don't have to go over it. If you don't want democracy, we will come with gun. That's just what he's saying. Check all the countries that are not practicing democracy. Equalize it or make comparison with those who are practicing democracy and tell me what you see, man. Are we not dealing with confusion? This is confusion, lovely people. How do we use dictatorship, which is not a good thing, to force people to accept democracy, which we think is the good thing. You use dictatorship, which is the bad thing, to install something which is a good thing. We are dealing with a confused state. Anyway, let's move forward, lovely people. Now we are in Nigeria, lovely people. Nigeria is facing a serious problem. These guys, so-called the Fulani headmen, I told you countless times on this platform that some of them, we have the original Fulani headsmen, and we have people who are not Fulani headsmen. Even some of the Fulani headsmen came out to tell us that when we see people with AK-47, they are not headsmen. These are terrorists. That's what they told us. Okay, this is kind of the people that Burkina Faso army is dealing with. They infiltrated the system and make it look like they are Fulani. They are not, people. And these people went to Nigeria somehow, anyhow, in Benue State. This is what happened. They went in there, by people, take them out, and then the next thing they did was that they closed door against some people, set them, light them up, and from there, they did a whole lot of things. Burn houses. A lot of people have to lose their life. In Nigeria, 100+ people have to lose their life in this state, Benue State. And the Nigeria government, all of a sudden, was condemning this guy for attacking this guy. You know, these two, they are fighting. I don't want to be mentioning their name on my platform. The Nigeria government came out and then condemned the attack. Your people are dying in your country. They kept quiet. They refused to even make a statement on this. This is not something new, lovely people. It has been happening for a long time. Nigerians are suffering in the hands of this individual called headsmen. They are not headsmen. They are not. In Burkina Faso, they know who they are, so they are dealing with them like that. Do you know what they do? They are seeking to take control of lands, water. They want to have a place. So which is the reason why you need to negotiate with them. And Burkina Faso is saying that no, they are not going to negotiate with them. They will make sure that they deal with them the way they are dealing with the civilians. You will go to a community and then attack civilians and then buy all of them. You're going to deal with them like that. Because since you are behaving like a terrorist, you'll be treated like one. And anytime the army of Burkina Faso come in contact with these people when they are attacking a village and then the army did the needful, then the Human Rights Watch will publish it that the army have gone to people. This is what Burkina Faso is dealing with. The visual is what is happening in Nigeria. And do you know the reason why Nigeria is suffering these things? These people are being chased from Burkina Faso. The land of Burkina Faso is becoming too hot for them, which is the reason why they are moving. And the shortest place for them to move into is Nigeria. Let me show you on the map. When you check the map, you see that borderline over there, Burkina Faso, and then you have Benin over there, down to Nigeria. Now, why are they not going to Niger? Niger is hot over there. So these people, they have to move. And the shortest place, in Ghana also, somebody will say, why are they not coming to Ghana? The reason why they can't come to Ghana is because our border, the northern border, is solidly protected. Because the Ghanaian army are working with the Burkinabe army to secure the border there. So this is a no-go area. And the only place they can go and have refuge and continue the atrocity is Nigeria, which is the reason why they have to go through that borderline and enter Nigeria. Why are they going to Nigeria? The security of Nigeria is weak on them, which is the reason why they have the privilege, because their descending is becoming more. Since they are moving from this region, they want to have a place in Nigeria. And according to the chief staff or the army, whatever, this guy from Nigeria, he said it that no, these people are being aided by some of the NGO organizations and all that. So the government know what is happening. You can't touch them. The moment you begin to touch them, do you know what is going to happen? You are going to be hearing that the army of Nigeria is unaliving civilians. That's how they are going to put it. Because these NGOs and human rights believe these people are just Fulani headsmen. That's how they treat them. They don't consider them as terrorists. So the army will be afraid to touch them, because when you touch them, the media is going to publish it in a different way. It happened recently when they accused the army of Nigeria of unaliving civilians. It came into the news, and this guy have to come and be defending that, no, we are not unaliving civilians. These people are becoming gradually, they are taking the space in Nigeria. So please, Nigerians, you have to do everything. Put pressure on your government to deal with this. If not, very soon your country will no longer be a country. It will be a den of these people. The Fulani community are peaceful community, I believe so. But these people who are handling weapons, they are not. Let's be factual. All right. So that is what is happening in Nigeria currently. A lot of people are dead through this individual. They went there and commit atrocity as usual. This is not the first time, lovely people. It has been happening. And the Nigeria government is quiet on it. Talking about what is happening internationally, but locally, they are quiet on the life of the people in the house who are dying. Now, let's go. Bill Gates has a message for Nigeria, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. According to Bill Gates, you know, Bill Gates, we have our issue with Bill Gates. Bill Gates is somebody that when it comes to health issue, we have our problem with him. Okay, you understand? Africans have our problem with him. But he pulled out something which is very interesting. The Western media is not ready to pull it out. The Western media, I check. I don't know the reason why they are not pulling it out, but this is what he said. According to Bill Gates, Nigeria is lacking behind when it comes to health issue. Burkina Faso have overtook Nigeria. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, the three nations overtook Nigeria when it comes to health, proper healthcare, quality healthcare, because the coup d'etat or the revolution has not affected their health. It has even actually improved their health, according to Bill Gates, not my words. So Bill Gates is saying that Nigeria should stand up because they are far, far gone behind, especially the northern side of Nigeria is suffering. The medical condition and the health issue there, the quality is poor compared to that of Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger. Meanwhile, this is the same Nigeria, Tinubu, who want to go after the Sahel because they have violated democracy. They want to go and protect the people from military regime. And here we are, the military regime. The people are enjoying quality healthcare more than you that you are practicing democracy. You know, be juju be that. Anyway, so that is what is happening. That is the message that Bill Gates has for Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Nigeria. Lovely people, let's move from there and land in the house of revolution, Burkina Faso. I told you I'll be relocating, not relocating. Is it relocating? I'm going to make Burkina Faso my second home. I told you I'm going to get some chamber and hall there. Yes, I mean single room, self-contained there, or chamber and hall self-contained there, and they have some babe there, so that anytime I do some 3 months here, I go back there, do some 3 months there. You understand? Whatever you are saying in your mind, I don't care. Sure, I'll go there. Now, Burkina Faso, the president of Burkina Faso has made a statement. The president is saying that the weapons and the military vehicles that they order and they are in the country, the ones that they ordered again, they are outside, they are on the way coming. He said the moment the vehicles land in Burkina Faso, he is going to make sure that the country's money will not buy vehicles outside again. All the vehicles that are imported, samples of them will be taken, and then the scientists and whoever it is that is in the craft, they will start making research about it, making sure that they themselves will replicate and produce all of these vehicles. He's not going to use money to buy vehicles outside again. And he asked the question, why should we be buying vehicle outside, military vehicle outside and weapons outside, while we are here, we can't produce it? He said it is either we produce it and succeed it, or we keep trying. Listen to what he said. But that is not all. The second video also is going to load right now. Let me play this one first and then we move forward.
On ne peut pas fabriquer ici pour qu'on doit le payer dehors. C'est la même chose au niveau de l'armée où j'ai dit bon, moi je commande plus de véhicules blindés. C'est terminé. On fabrique. Soit on réussit, ou bien on réussit. Voilà. Et c'est ça qui est en cours actuellement. C'est terminé. Ce qu'on a commandé, qui est venu, c'est ça. Ce qui est en route, c'est ça. Mais c'est terminé. On ne commande plus. On va fabriquer sur place.
Pourquoi on ne peut pas fabriquer ici? Why is it that we can't build it here and we have to be buying out there? A revolutionary stand. So Burkina Faso is now, and they're even doing some already. They are producing this type of vehicles you are seeing on your screen. Burkina Faso is producing. These are some of the vehicles that was given to Ghana recently by the United States. Yes. Burkina Faso is producing it. It's either they succeed it or they keep trying. That is leadership. Secondly, Burkina Faso is taking a stand to preserve nature. Watch this video on your screen. The president is, planting herbs. And this is part of the effort to make sure that we handle our health issue. Okay, he's trying to promote herbal medicine. Plants that are beneficial for health has so much health benefit that can cure disease, chronic disease and all that. They're going to plant more into the system. Educate the public about them so that they can heal themselves naturally. And the scientists are going in and making sure that they're going to use this plant to produce medicine. Local medicine is promoting African way of healing ourselves. I'm telling you. Do you know that there's a report which says that Africa, we can actually have a cure for HIV, but the only thing standing between us and the cure for HIV is the USAID. Yes. The report is there. You can go and find it in the media. It's there. The leader is taking the nation back to the Pan-African root, African narrative. Well, lovely people, this is it for today. Amazing people. How do you see today's session? I hope you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, let me know. You know, your feedback always makes us to make it better and better.